Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Amateurs Live. Please welcome Spencer Glassman and Lily Langen.
Woo! The show is begun.
Welcome to the show.
What's up?
Hold
Feels
on.
like nobody's here.
Let me spit out my gum. Now, welcome to the show. It feels like no one's here.
But that's okay.
That's not
Nobody's
true.
ever here. When we're doing a podcast,
It's
that's
just
how
us.
podcasts work. What's up, no one? Could you imagine?
No, it's a full
Yeah,
house.
pretend like nobody's here.
Here's the magic of the internet. It's a full house.
The magic of the internet is you can lie
You
to
can lie
anyone.
to-
When you have an audience of no one, you can lie to them.
So, oh God, I can't see over some heads. Lots of heads. See, that's acting.
The one guy we don't know, he looked around.
Yes!
He believed us. You can lie to anyone. You can lie to anyone.
I was so in character there.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Amateurs Podcast.
So, I'm Spencer Glassman,
I'm Lily Langen.
and we're comics
Best friends.
and dumb sluts
In
in
that
that order.
order.
And
Welcome.
to Amateurs Live. This is our second live show.
I have a little something to say.
Okay.
This goes out to Spencer Glassman.
Whoa.
Happy birthday to you.
You should
Okay,
have.
I'm losing steam. Happy
Sing Billy Joel. Sing Billy
birthday.
Joel.
Happy birthday.
It's just Billy Joel doing happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Spencer Glassman.
Yes.
You turned 27.
I
I knew it. You know what I was thinking about? I thought that a birthday must be the hardest day for a theater kid.
Why?
Because they want to sing happy birthday to themselves.
I actually have to show a lot of restraint when it comes to happy birthday because it's like nobody wants you to harmonize.
No, I see you as the elephant from Sing. Hear me out. Have you ever have you seen the movie Sing?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, the elephant, played by Tori Kelly, goes, happy birthday.
I
She
love
goes nuts on
Tori
it.
Kelly.
She goes nuts on it for her grandpa's birthday, and they all look at her
This is a-
like,
this is a Tori Kelly riff.
okay.
Pretty young thing.
I'm sick of it.
Pretty good, right? Pretty something
Pretty
there,
good,
right?
right?
So yeah, I don't know. It was my birthday
It
yesterday.
was Spencer's birthday yesterday. Her and Puxatawny Phil, Puxatawny Pete
Got together.
Well,
We had an
you know.
orgy.
He said, 10 more months of Spencer. What is it? 6 more weeks?
6 more weeks of winter.
I'm winner.
Of winter.
Well,
Supposedly, I have seen mixed signals whether or not he saw his shadow or not. So if anyone knows, you can write in. Sorry, I just can't see. There's
That's
so
the
many people.
downside of witchcraft, isn't it?
It's not
That's
reliable.
the downside of believing in animals, isn't it? Well, I have a surprise.
Well, no, the animals are there.
Nonetheless.
The animals are definitely there.
Nonetheless, I have a birthday surprise. Do you even want it? You even give a fuck about
I
me?
want my gift.
Because your birthday's about me. It's kind of a can of tuna.
Holy shit!
It's kind of a can of tuna called
Guys,
Spencer's
it
Chunk
says
Light Tuna.
Spencer's Chunk Light Tuna. Oh, this is so cute.
It took me
And
everything
if-
not to put
and
a
if-
slur on there or put like Spencer's Les Light Tuna.
Spencer's
Chunk Les
Dyke
tuna.
Light. Yeah. Spencer eats fish box tuna. Okay, first of all, it says Bottega on the top. I'm obsessed. $129 depression prices.
Well, you know.
This is is this a hat?
Yeah, if you want it to be.
This is so kind. So if
Can sit on
anyone
it.
who doesn't know, but if you do listen, you know. I love it. I love tuna.
Spencer eats lots of
I
tuna.
eat lots of tuna. I eat lots of fish.
She's on the track for mercury poisoning.
I really
2027. Here we go.
I've kind of been laying low on the tuna recently, though,
Aw.
just because of that reason. But this is
because your legs won't move anymore. Your legs don't work anymore.
just because my spine was started freezing in place. And I thought, oh, give it a
'Cause
rest.
Your bloodline was going to be affected.
I started bleeding like a brown like sludge.
Yeah, well, you know,
Whatever.
don't we all these
This
days?
is very cute.
It's just a little something that I wanted recognition for on your birthday.
just a little something I made you so that people know I'm talented.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what birthday is. Christmas
Amazing.
is for. I start out with a song. She can sing and she can sew and she can.
You know, it's actually Spencer's birthday, and I thought I would do my SNL audition for her so that she knows how much.
And I thought I'd
She
act
means
like a
to me.
cat for 10 minutes. It's a deep cut for
Is
the
that your-
comedy fans. Will Ferrell's audition tape.
That is true.
Don't worry about
That
it.
is true.
Don't worry about it.
This is an amazing little fez you've made me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I know how much you like your tuna fez.
My tuna fez.
My tuna fez sandwich.
Anyways,
Was that offensive?
I don't know what that accent was. I didn't
actually
hear it.
don't
I didn't
know.
hear it. Well, that's so sweet of you. Yeah, it was my birthday this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I had the most amazing birthday. May I tell you about it?
Yeah.
Oh God, such a nice time. We went to IKEA for dinner on Saturday.
Nice. Meatballs.
Yeah, meatballs, mashed potatoes, beans, greens, tomatoes. No, what's that? I like that. Sorry, I'm having an out-of-body experience. And mac and cheese, and a cake, and a drink, and 2 of that. And guess how much it all cost?
Damn, you put that shit away. Huh.
$30.
That's not bad. That's not horrible.
$30 and
But
30
it's also
pounds.
not like enough for me to
Be excited about
be
it?
excited, surprised.
Nothing costs like
Guess what? It costs $35. That seems like
for
about-
2 to eat in the city.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
The
you was
city-
eating while she was eating.
No,
Sorry.
I was also in Etobicoke, so it wasn't like
Oh.
fine dining.
No, IKEA wasn't fine dining
No.
in Etobicoke.
Well, it would have
'Cause
been
everywhere
if
else-
it was the downtown location.
Because everywhere else, it's
It's fine dining.
expensive.
Yeah. And then what else? We
This is her birthday gift in and of itself.
I made a cake
And
that was a
then
total
we-
failure. We went to Hot Pot. Loved Hot Pot. My hair
Same
still
night?
No, the next night.
Okay.
Tell me what you're trying to say. That I've put on a few?
No, but you're working towards it.
Yes, I am. I'm trying
She's
to
starting to look like a hot pot belly. guy who we don't know. You wanted? Is this what you wanted?
Yes.
Enough. Okay.
Here's the
all right.
thing. Picture you're
Sorry.
driving in your car and you're pretty bored otherwise. This slaps. Like picture you're kind of like, I don't
Our
want
li-
to listen to music. Just finished my audiobook.
Our listeners don't have
They-
cars.
I know I
don't.
always
There's
say
no
cars
way.
and it's just me. I have a car. I
Yeah.
have 2 cars.
Wow. It's
Sorry.
just your dad listening.
Oh, God.
My mom
I hope not.
said that your dad should be on the podcast.
What does your mother know about my father?
For those of you who don't know, Spencer's dad is from Saskatchewan,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm from,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like naming people that she was like, maybe he'll know him, maybe he'll know. So
Oh, okay. Like
that's
a-
all. And she's like, get
pull
him
out
on the
a-
podcast.
Pull out a yearbook. It's not even famous people. It's just like people
No,
she went
no,
to high
no.
school with.
Moose Jaw famous. Yeah. Yeah, your dad might know.
He could come on the podcast. I wouldn't be able to say anything.
Can
Not
I-
because I'd be shy to, because he'd be talking over me.
Can I read you something
What do you have
that I
there?
wrote? Can I read you something that I wrote?
Please.
A friend of mine, I was gonna do a bit that my nephew wrote these, and then I told Spencer the bit. I was like, should I make this the bit?
And I went,
She said, what?
um,
He said, what?
That's okay.
So my boyfriend does stand-up comedian. He does stand-up. Well, doesn't he ever do stand-up comedian?
When he's not doing this podcast.
These are some of his first jokes ever written, you guys.
So here we have a binder. I want to let you know that the font is Courier.
it's on
It's
he real
typewriter.
typewriter.
It looks like a typewriter.
he really typewritten it.
Oh, he's a nerd.
He is pretentious, comes from money,
Does he?
lost all the money, then he lost all the money
I
because
thought
his dad's a criminal.
I thought you were gonna say comes from money, lost all his hair,
comes
which he
comes
did.
from money. He comes for money that I wave at him, and he loses his hair.
He works hard for the money.
So he was a pretentious teenager, and these are
Cool.
some. At the moment, he's a wonderful comedian. Wonderful. He made me preface that. He said, "For every minute you do of my jokes, you have to do a minute of
his
saying,
current stuff."
saying how good I
He
am
is
as a
incredibly
person."
funny. Let's see where he started out.
Here's one of these. You cannot deny that the church abuses women when they ban premarital sex and masturbation. Oh, yeah, that's really prepping the husband to give that girl some studly lovin'. So not really no really punchline in there.
That's so Dave.
I think this is an add-on to it. Fuck blue balls. By the time that man reaches the altar, his balls have turned every color of the rainbow. Yep. And there's a pot of gold in his taint. That's actually kind of good. You should keep that
you
one.
guys are literally like separated at birth.
Why? Also, I don't mean to give it like a Def Jam style. I don't know why his
You
jokes
weren't.
read like that.
You
They
don't-
read like,
you- I don't think
and
you-
there's a pot of gold. I'm not doing it now. I'm not trying to do it again.
You weren't, and you're
But
not
he's
now.
got a sass to his jokes that I can't help but
He's
apply.
very Italian. Maybe do it. Try it more Italian.
I tried to do it like Sebastian Maniscalco.
That's
like,
how he talks.
that's how we talk. Like, what kind of message
Yeah.
is the church trying to give off with that. Now I'm doing like Walker. Walker.
Christopher Walker.
Christopher Walker. He's in one now. Anyway.
He's not. He's in
Anyway.
Severance.
I needed glasses for this. What kind of message is the church trying to give off with that? We want the man to be as fertile as possible, so he injects the woman with his seed within seconds of contact. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know if it was maybe like a lot of points.
You know
to the
that book
joke.
that like Seinfeld has a book called "Is This Anything?" and it's
Yeah.
like published of his like notes.
Mm-hmm.
This would be called "This Is Ain't Anything."
I
This is
should.
bad.
Oh no, there's something about don't go to bed, big boy. It's the devil raping ya. So that's where it got good. No, and that's where it was going to go.
Why is there like an asterisk beside that one? Oh, they're all bullet point. Don't go to bed, boy. It's the devil. Yeah. It's like Freddy Krueger with massage oils.
Ooh.
Scared whisper. Oh, this is the direction.
Scared
whisper. If you come in your dream, you can come in real life.
You know what?
That's really good.
Me and him were talking about this. I think that's one of the first jokes that every comedian writes. Because I've written that joke too. Like, you come in your dream, you come in real life. Have you written that too?
I had a dream last night that I squirted.
Okay, well, that's not.
But I actually woke up and I really had to pee.
Oh.
I didn't come in real life. I swear to God, I haven't discussed this with anyone yet.
Yeah, that happened last night. No, I swear to God, I haven't put it out on any public platforms yet.
I have yet to
Since
to
last
go
night.
public with this.
Yeah.
But I actually had a dream that I squirted last night.
Have you ever? In real life?
Have you ever loved somebody?
Have you ever squirted in your whole life? Sing for me, Paulo!
I probably, yes, I have.
Okay.
Have you?
No!
I don't know. Like, sometimes when I think about it, I go like, did I squirt, or genuinely was I just like
You
taking
let the
credit
pee-
for peeing on someone?
But did it squirt or did it trickle? Is it what it looks
Was
like?
it
Is what
projectile? I don't know.
Okay. Because I feel like a trickle
It's a piss.
piss economics.
Trickle
Yeah.
piss economics.
Well, you know. I wonder. I'd
Yeah.
like to try.
Yeah. Well,
I've prepped my bed sheets. I sleep on garbage bags.
every night just in case.
Just in case it happens.
Just in case
Also, I
Dave
live on the
comes home.
streets. Just in case the devil comes. Just in case
Sorry.
big boy the devil
Do you
comes.
mind
raping ya.
speaking in a scared whisper, please?
I mean, I'm too scared. When I whisper, I can't talk.
I'm terrified.
I'm too terrified to even
God,
talk.
if this packed audience is loving this.
They are. I think they are.
I don't really care.
How'd you hear about the show, gentlemen? Yeah, you. You thought it was James Roke's show?
Let him finish.
Oh.
Well, this is a secret reason why this is called that. To attract
People who bad comedy?
No.
You're at the right place.
porn.
You ended up in the right place.
Porn lovers.
Oh, that's true. Did I tell you that?
No.
Our most searched up, the way people find us on TikTok is through looking up amateur lesbians. So it is not
It works.
wrong.
I thought low key that was what we were doing.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were doing SEO.
We can start. I feel
so
like
you looked up two girls amateur do it live.
yeah.
Oh my God, where are you from?
honey?
Yeah. Wow.
Coast to coast, something like that.
Nose to coast, Nova to the Scotia.
Yeah, there we go. They have good comedy over there, so
Not like here.
yeah. So kind
That's
of
cool. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Are you in town for work?
Oh.
That's-
Oh.
Oh, no, it's not.
What are you doing? Grad school in comedy? Masters in comedy?
Masters in Bashan.
Oh, me too. I have a history degree. Had. They just barred me from it. They took it. They took it away.
Do you have your undergrad or your overgrad?
Just my undies grad and my religious studies minor.
Amazing.
It's for little kids. Something like
Religious studies for minors.
that. Yeah, for minors.
Well,
It's
welcome.
Jesus for dummies.
Welcome.
Welcome. This is gonna be the best show of our lives.
It's going to be when? Starting when?
I think we're gonna hit really big in Nova Scotia all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna blow up and we're gonna be like, who was that? Was that the mayor of Nova Scotia?
I had no
He
idea
doesn't
we
know
had
what
the
fuck
mayor.
I'm- This is the mayor of Nova. Is that Puxatawny, Scotia?
Scott? Puxatawny Scott?
Yeah.
Scotia?
Puxatawny, Scotia.
Is there anything more in here, or can we close
Sure,
this?
we can read as many of these as I frickin' pleased. And again, he's great at stuff. He uses chick a lot, and he uses motherfucker a lot. Doesn't type it all out. He says one of them is like,
I can picture him saying, he goes, check. You're a check. That's what he says.
oh, a check. You're a check.
He has a really weird
You're
accent.
a real check. That's my Irish accent, kind of. I'm trying to find a short one, but this man writes in
This is a manifesto.
frickin' stories. Okay, here's one on nut allergies. Nut allergies is the heading. Excuse me, are there any nuts in this? Oh, no, but it may have been in contact with nuts. What a fucking mystery. What does that even mean anyways? What a fucking mystery. He put that twice.
For emphasis.
Tom ate a Reese's Pieces and let one rip next to the clam chowder. You know what? When they say that, it's just a cop-out. If a fucker dies, they just say, hey, I told him. Like, does that work for anything else? Hey, baby, wanna fuck? Oh, yeah, you're clean, right? My genitals may have been in contact with some form of STD. Oh, fuck it, I'll risk it. That never means anything.
May contain crabs. I love that.
So dumb. That's
How
so
old?
bad.
He was 7 or 8 when he did this, right?
See, 17. I think he was a teenager is what he lied to me about. I think he said that he was 17.
He was 25.
He wasn't doing stand-up yet. So a lot of these are very funny where he's like, he'll type out, after I was done a show, someone came up to me and he was like, I hadn't done a show yet.
He was doing like
Yeah.
late in your career tour stuff. God, the thing about being on the road, man, is you stay in so many crazy hotels. Like, he's like sitting in his bedroom.
There's so many red herrings. They're all like, a guy came up to me and it, no, they didn't. Everyone says, Dave, what do you?
I recently did a show and like, it's like, no,
Yeah.
you didn't.
I know. A homeless guy did try to talk to him the other day and I said, that could have been that guy. That might have been that guy being like, hey, Dave, why do you? Anyway.
It was the voices in his head the whole time.
Anyway. What's our time?
So I
like?
know that
Did
we
bring
do
up a
wanna-
guest? No. Sorry.
How long have we done?
Sorry.
Perfect. On the dot. So we have lots to get through
We
today.
have a trillion times to talk about.
We want to talk about love languages.
If it comes up.
Well, we're
And
going to
if
bring
you're
our
talking bodies.
if we fuck for life. Yes. Well, should we welcome our first guest?
Yeah, let's do it. And we'll make them read something out of the book if they want.
We'll make them if they
We'll make
want.
them consensually do anything that they want to do. All right. Let's freaking bring this first guest
All right.
up. You're going to love him. I don't think he's ever talked about his love life in his whole life. Maybe this is an exclusive.
All right.
Maybe maybe I'm being intrusive. Sorry, it's a weird.
Let's put him on edge right before we bring him up. All right. Give it up for
Callum
O'Neil. What up, Callum? What up, Callum? What
What's
up,
up?
Callum?
Join us.
Thanks for
Join
having
us,
me on the
Hunty.
pod.
So,
Well,
that's actually not
By
true.
the way,
Say again?
happy birthday.
Thank you, my love.
You know what's kind of fucked? And this actually happens to me all my life. No one's saying happy birthday to me on the podcast. No one's saying happy birthday to me on the podcast.
Because you're born on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, because it happens on
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
So
Good.
just like in school.
I'm
That was a
messing,
misdirect.
I'm messing,
I
I'm
was like,
messing
how
with
do
her.
I know it and you know?
I'm messing with her head. I like to keep her.
Yeah, keep
Mind
her on my
games.
toes. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
all
play mind games with my co-host.
That's your love language.
Happy birthday, Lily.
Thanks, whatever.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thanks.
I think I
whatever.
gave you a Christmas gift on the last episode.
Yeah,
You
and then you
hated
said,
it.
I think you hate it. You should throw it out. We're going to the mall right after this to return it.
And then we didn't.
And I said, I want to keep it, Mom. Anyway, we have a guest here. I'm so tired of us.
Hi, Callum.
Hey, what's
What's
up?
up?
So actually, we talked about your love life once at a party.
Yeah.
We don't have to rehash it, but
I don't remember. I was really drunk, I think.
yeah. Me too. Me too.
But yeah, no, I rarely talk about it.
Yeah.
I keep it close to the chest.
You do?
I'm quite, yeah.
Hey,
I
wait,
do.
Callum. That makes sense. That's where the heart is.
Wow. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that from now. I'm gonna add that to it.
Add that on. You can
Yeah.
have that.
That's a
Shit,
good
I've been in the
add-on.
wrong. I've been keeping mine on my sleeve.
You've been putting it on
Shit,
your
right,
shoulder.
right on the raw sleeve.
But yeah, no, I'm just, I'm mysterious and I keep it like that. But it's gonna be a debut today. I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
But there's not much, honestly. I'm not really a good candidate for this podcast for that reason.
No, you don't need to be. You don't need
Well,
to be.
But-
yeah.
That's
okay.
better. We need to know all levels. Virgins, No,
Okay.
no,
This
I'm
podcast
saying,
is not just for
I'm just saying virgins, Callum.
Callum.
I'm saying you're not yet.
I'm on the spectrum from
Virgins to
virgin to
Cal-
I don't know what would be.
Yeah.
sex
Playboy.
Sex-
Virgin to
oh.
Playboy.
Sex offender.
I'm gonna say sex offender.
From
Which is-
virgins to
yeah,
sex
sex
offenders, we
offenders.
welcome all.
Yeah.
Callum's on the
Do a
Kinley
sex
scale.
offender episode where it's only
Well, we try to do one per ep, so you'll kind of be the
right.
in the middle. We'll have
Yeah.
a virgin,
Yeah.
and then we'll have a
Yeah.
sex offender.
Callum's more like a sex defender. Get away from me.
Yeah. I'm always playing
Playing
defense.
defense.
I'm
Yeah.
always playing defense sexually.
Yeah. What are your love
No.
languages? You got one?
Probably. I'm trying to remember them all. Probably. What's the time?
Oh.
Fair fellas, just time.
Whoa.
I love time.
My love language
Never
is
enough
I
of
love
it.
time.
Yeah.
No, mine's time for sure.
Yeah, quality time.
time spent
death
together.
time. I think that's the best one. What is
Yeah.
your guys?
Words of affirmation.
I
need it.
That's a good one.
Acts of
praise.
service.
Oh wow, we all have different. We're all representing different love
We all
languages.
represent.
And we all like touch. I mean, God.
And I like.
We're all dogs up here, right? That's
Is
it.
gift giving and acts of service two different ones?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
So an
Yeah.
act of service is like, oh, you emptied the dishwasher. Thank you so much. And a gift is
Right.
like a diamond necklace.
right.
Those are
right.
two
Yeah.
different
A
things.
string of pearls.
A
Broken
pearl
in-
necklace.
Broken in an alley.
Put her there.
Broken in an alley
Okay.
after Batman's
Okay.
parents died.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, string of pearls.
What is that?
I don't know. Just when Batman's parents were killed,
Oh, Batman.
his mother's pearls were all spread like. Did you know the guy who killed Batman's parents? His name was Joe Chill. Anyway, it's kind
No
of
one
like,
knew that. I'm not even sure you know that. I don't think
It
that's
was
been
Joe Chill.
Joe Chell.
Back then, that was a scary name. It was Joe Chill.
For some reason, I just realized it's Joe. I was picturing for some reason J-O-Chell. Sort of like a martial art. Yeah, I don't know
Right,
why.
like Joe Cella.
Yeah, exactly. Joe Chella.
Doesn't
Joe
mean a damn- This shit don't mean a damn thing.
What if he did want to talk about his love life?
I'd
Well,
like
I came with
to.
a
Please.
a dating story.
Yes.
Probably one of my first dates. 18 years old.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Sorry. Not funny. Appropriate time.
Not late, just
What's-
right on time.
I was focusing before that.
Yeah.
Preparing.
On the
Yeah.
grind.
But anyway, so we went to Panera Bread.
Whoa.
My suggestion.
You got
Panera
the
Bread.
bowl?
Young and Dundas.
Your
The dugout bowl?
Young Dundas Panera
I like how you
Bread.
said your suggestion. Like, by the way, I picked the spot. Too.
I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it.
I'm very proud of that. Yeah, we did Panera Bread, Young Dundas, which I think is closed now.
All right. Did you guys
But-
share a dugout bowl?
So I
you said
go
you would do
out-
it yourself. Is that meaning anything? Am I talking to myself?
I know what you mean.
No, they have like a
Bread
Bread
bowl?
bowl.
eat your own bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like eat your fucking
But you
bowl.
said,
eat
let me
your
do it. I want to do it myself.
Panera's like, here, eat your fucking bowl. And
Eat your
everything
own
else.
bowl.
You let them.
Yeah.
They let you scoop
Eat
it out
that.
yourself. Doesn't matter.
I don't
My
think
joke
that's
is
the feature. I think it's one of your-
failing.
It's because he's trying to tell a story.
I know, but I'm allowed to
No,
interrupt.
no, that's-
This is my show.
It's true.
Keep
too.
talking,
It
keep
was-
talking.
Do you have that? I wasn't sure if you're telling me to keep going or scooping up. The bowl.
Yeah. I'm
so
not
anyway,
letting this go.
I go. So we go there. I order first.
Sure.
Not a gentleman at all.
Is it
Greedily
a counter? You're ordering at a
push myself to the front and I don't think it was like table service.
Yeah. So you got in line.
Which I was
first.
shocked to see. I was like, I thought this was gonna be table service.
You're like, hey,
My
bitch,
bad.
hang back.
Yeah.
I'm going up to
I
the
got
counter.
this.
You thought
So
it
I
was
go
like
out
the
there.
tapenaki of what's it called when they cut the chefs
know
do
what
it in
that
front
is.
of when the chefs
Oh yeah, they're like
cut it in front of you.
they're,
Put it in
eating the
there.
bowl in
That's
front
just
of
the
you.
name of a restaurant. I don't know if it's called what it's
It
called.
is
I
called
forgot.
that. Benihana's the name of the
Benihana's.
restaurant.
Right.
Anyway, so I go up there and I order first, and I go similar to the tuna. I get a tuna sandwich. With,
Ew.
yeah, least attractive sandwich you could
Oh.
get. I'm like, yeah, can I get a tuna sandwich? And then I got like cream cheese and like every disgusting spread you could get.
I can just see it like forming. At the
Yeah, that's where this is going. That's where this is going. So I get that, and then it's her turn to order, and she goes, yeah, I'll get nothing. She got nothing. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, that's horrible. I hate that.
That's so funny.
That's worse than like a garden salad.
I know.
At least a garden salad is like, I'll just have it. Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
I'll
'Cause
have
then when
nothing.
you need like you can't be on a date and one person's eating and the other person's not eating
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And then she was like asking me questions. I'm like cream cheese in my
You're
mouth.
creaming your
Tuna,
mouth.
I'm creaming in my mouth. And, like, yeah.
Creaming in your
There's
cheese.
cream cheese. Yeah.
Holy
I'm
shit.
creaming all over.
Tuna
it.
cream cheese.
So anyways, that was the first date. And I was just, and then the second date, I remember again, my suggestion again.
Same girl.
This
Same
is the
girl.
girl.
Same girl, yeah.
She went out with you again after the cream.
She had
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
She had a feeder fetish.
Well, I think. Shannon, what was that?
She's like
Feeder. She
when
likes
you
to
feed
feed you.
people, that's
Oh,
her
a
fetish.
feeder kink,
Yeah, she
yeah.
wanted to
Not
feed a
unlike
kink.
theater, which is the people who like me. They have a theater.
Oh,
Oh,
theater.
theater. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. And I was
The people who
confused.
like me have a theater fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as people here probably. Anyway, so then the second date. Well, I think also she in her head she was probably like, I should have ordered something.
Yeah. She needed
Didn't
to
even
make
get
up
a
to
beverage
you.
or anything. It was really
Not
odd.
even water.
Yeah.
It was really
She
nothing.
was parched.
She came like ready to not do anything that they do at the restaurant.
Right.
She's like,
Maybe
I
she
don't
was-
need any of the shit you're serving here
Maybe
at
she was
all.
celiac. Anyway,
That's a good point.
Did she go?
We should
with-
call her.
That's so empathetic to her.
Did she actually say, "I'll have
It's shooting
nothing"?
her so much bail.
Did she tell them nothing? Or
I
no,
mean, that
she
might
just
have been
told
me
you?
exaggerating
Okay,
it. No, I
okay.
think she
That
was
would've
just
been
like,
I'm
I'm
good,
good.
I'm
Like they
good.
were up to her and she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want anything here.
we
And
teach
they were like, "You don't have to be in the line.
Yeah.
We're not making you be
I
in the
know.
line."
Right.
Okay, second date.
Second date, and again, she's like, suggest a place.
Yeah.
And I'm coming off the Panera Bread like suggestion. I feel like that was pretty good. This is what I suggested for the second date: Toronto Eaton Center. Horrible.
It's in the name.
Did you even go home in between the 2 dates, or did you just camp out?
I never put it together. I love Young and Dundas.
Did you grow up in Toronto, or you
I
just
know,
like,
I
let's
did,
take
but
the bus in? I know a place.
Yeah.
I know a place on the subway line.
Yeah. It's this hole in the wall. Cadillac Fairview. So anyways, yeah, we go to Eaton Center and we're just like walking around. Like I didn't think any ahead at all. I don't know
Yeah.
why I would suggest Eaton Center. And then
Eaton Center. Sorry. I had to. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I knew anyone else
I'm
would let
sorry?
us. Yeah, you couldn't help yourself.
I'm the worst, aren't I? Oh, I knew
No,
I
it's
couldn't mess
funny.
up around Lily.
No.
Oh, I knew
No,
I
it's
couldn't
funny.
mess up around Lily because
No,
she'll jump on me.
No, I meant that in like a good
All
like
right,
it's.
all right.
He meant like
It's like endearing.
yeah,
that
your
you do
mind.
that.
Okay.
Your
But I
mind.
can't
endearing.
help but mimic people.
But I know it
Eaton.
comes from a nice place.
Yeah, it does.
Anyways, so we go to the Eaton Center, and then at one point we went to a corner store, and she like went to get like a Mars bar, and I remember I like she was about to pay, and I was like, no, it's on me.
Your money's no
Oh, yeah.
I was like, don't even
good.
no.
Your money's no good here,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
I was like, you know who you're at the Eaton Center with, right? I got this.
I don't mean this as anything other than an observation, but you are so Eaton Center boy.
That's not a boy that
Like
exists.
yes, it is.
Really?
Like I feel like she was like 4'2", and you were just like walking around the Eaton Center with her. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
You know what?
4'2".
She was like 4'2", and you're wearing like a hoodie. Like you guys were just like walking around the Eaton Center. Was she 4'2"?
I mean,
That's
4'2" sounds
so little.
ridiculous. Yeah.
That's really small.
4'2" is like outrageous.
She said he was 18.
Was she 5'1"?
Was she Snooky?
She was.
She was probably like she was probably like low 5 feet.
Knew it. You
said
were.
4'2".
You're so Eaton Center boy.
4'2" is
Yeah,
little.
Eaton Center boys. Yeah, I am an Eaton Center boy. I love the Eaton Center.
Actually, we went to Zoomies at the Eaton Center the other day. You know the
So stressed. Yeah, stress. That stresses me out.
Well, we realized like, oh, this is a modern day like good like it has good fashion because now whatever their like weird cringy skater fashion
Yeah.
is like in. But the hard part was like every single person in there was like yelling at you at the same time. Like I was like
Right.
browsing hoodies and this guy at the counter was like, "Yo, what's your favorite color?" And
Oh, no.
Wait,
was
the
like,
person working said that?
yes, that was his like. It was like Trini Bellwood's ass banter with me.
That's like their script. Favorite
Yeah.
color.
He's like, "Yo, what's your favorite color?" And I was like, "Probably pink." And it was so
Yeah.
stressful. I bought a
He's like,
hoodie.
yo, Desert Island albums.
Yeah, literally.
What are you taking?
He was giving me like he was doing like Hinge
yeah,
prompts
prompts. Yeah,
as
yeah,
his
yeah.
like
Right.
customer service chat.
That's so weird.
I bet in the
Favorite color.
description they're like, you have to be like a golden retriever boy.
Oh my
That's
god,
what
yeah.
it-
Right.
It's more like Gaslight Skater. they're like
it's much more dangerous.
they're more like Eaton Center boys.
yeah, like me, and then you pointed at me after.
No, I didn't.
Skater.
I went like this. I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you see her again after the Eaton Center?
No. We were gonna go to Fairview Mall. No, we were gonna go to.
You didn't make it to shops on Don Mills?
we were gonna do a mall tour of
Yeah.
Toronto. No, we were gonna go to Nuit Blanche,
Oh.
but then that didn't end up happening.
Aw.
Fell through, unfortunately.
Can I ask a question I'm sure we're all thinking?
Sure.
Did you guys kiss on the tuna date
No.
or no?
Oh, on the
Tuna
one.
date.
The tuna date. Did you
On,
go?
on neither.
You didn't go
Aw.
in. Yeah.
Well, it's fine.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, all right.
I feel like
No, I didn't mean for that to
I
come
meant
off.
woohoo. Like fuck
Well,
me.
It's actually totally fine.
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
still.
women are allowed. Oh, it was you who chose. It was Callum was like,
Yeah.
no,
No.
thanks.
I was like,
I'm good.
I just
Yeah.
had tuna and
It's
cream
actually
cheese.
fun.
And you haven't had any.
Tuna and cream cheese, even coming from me, is crazy.
It's horrible. It's
I
really
just feel
unattractive.
like because I grew up rejecting my Jewish heritage
Aw.
and never wanting to be sent to school with tuna, the fact that you would boldly go
Right.
where no man has gone before,
Right.
which is publicly eating tuna
Yeah.
and in front of a girl, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't give a
It is.
fuck.
I
was
think
like,
I-
fuck it.
I think I ate tuna on one of my first dates too.
Really?
A tuna sandwich, and then I choked so hard on it that I couldn't breathe, and I was like, "Put-" like I think it spit it in his face.
Did you do Heimlich?
And no, but I was
Okay.
like, just have to be. You just have to like be there for a bit, and they're like, "Are you okay?" But you're like, "I'm good." I was like, I'm just like crying in my
You're
eyes.
choking to death. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good, but I'm choking.
I'm choking to death.
like you're regaining your breaths.
You know when you're
But-
choking to death?
And
Yeah.
you're like, I'm good. Just give me a second.
I hope if I come back from
Done.
this, we are so
Yeah.
going up.
And then he took my virginity,
Whoa.
Whoa.
my tuna virginity.
You know what I was thinking though with the
Tuna
kiss?
energy.
He
the kiss-
tuna virginity.
Because you're saying you wouldn't want to kiss after tuna. I wouldn't want to kiss someone after they hadn't eaten anything.
Real as fuck.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
No,
the
I
stomach.
don't.
Yes, because your stomach makes
too,
a
like,
smell.
Really?
Yes.
Well, but that's
Oh, you're
people
talking
who
about like biozomes.
yeah, that's people who don't drink
You're getting
water
deep into
though.
like biosome. Like,
Some people who don't drink water, and then when they don't eat, then it's icky.
Yeah.
But I drink water, and I think we all do.
I think
I think 1, 2, 3, we've proven to everyone.
if
I know,
there's
I
one
brought
thing
the
about
water.
Callum, it's that
I
we
think
all
it's on
drink
the
water.
record. I think it's on the. I think we filmed it today that we all drink water.
well, this is vodka.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
Thought
right.
that'd be funny.
That's good. We're
Callum-
sober. I mean, we're sober.
Right.
And also, there's
I mean,
no
we're
one here, so so it was
Right,
pr-
right.
so it
Who
actually
expected
probably
less
was
from?
funny, but half the audience just came up on stage when you got up here. So
Right.
you know we're one less over there in the audience.
Exactly.
The listeners will be
The listeners are cackling
the
in there
listeners that didn't see
on
the
the
glass.
Yeah.
on transit right now.
Yeah. On the way to Eden is. I know
Eden
there.
Center, yeah.
I know there.
Yeah, they're like, I'm passing that right
Panera.
now on transit.
How many licks does it get to the center of the Eden? Just like in my head, it made sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
center of
it's
the,
a jawbreaker.
of the yeah,
Yeah.
like the little Kim song. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the?
All
I think
right.
that's your time.
All right. That was so fun.
I do think
All
that's
right,
your
thank
time.
you so
yeah. Thank
much.
you guys. That was so much fun.
Thanks,
You're a
guys.
legend. Give it up for
Woo!
All right, we have to keep this show on the dang road. We're gonna bring up your next guest.
Uh-huh.
This my shit on the
Sorry, I was in Stomp once.
that scared the shit out of
Sorry,
me.
I got stomped once. I got curb stomped once, and I was never the same. All right. Big round of applause, everyone, to Sarah Bennett. Woo!
Yes! Yes!
Yes.
Superstar.
What the fuck is up, Toronto?
Hey, don't pick on the front row, Sarah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't pick on the second row
You
either.
guys are on a date? What are you gonna fuck after?
Yeah.
That's what I always say when I do a set.
There you go.
Always crushes. Always
Everyone
kills.
laughs. Everyone says, "Wait, they might."
Oh,
Ew.
gross.
Ew.
Is it premarital?
Better not be not.
I
in
really
this
want to
house.
talk about Stomp.
All right.
I love it.
Comma the yard.
I thought that was the only way you
No.
could be paid as an artist.
Yeah. That and there was a specific era of like Stomp and Blue Man Group.
I was just gonna say you were looking on Indeed and it's like Stomp or Blue Man Group. That's basically
Yeah.
it.
Well, I bought this drum kit for nothing. For damn
I
shit.
bought all
I
this neon paint.
I
What am gonna do with all this
I
neon
own a
paint?
real guitar.
Yeah. What do you mean, Sarah?
I was showed Stomp like every year from ages like 5 to 8.
You were sat
Wow.
down.
Yeah, we were like, I was put in a small room. They pried my eyes open, like that movie. You know, the one.
A Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. We watched it. I think it was just like something teachers would do to kill a period.
This is teachers are showing you Stomp.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it in school.
That's
and-
bringing some things back.
Yeah, and it was always like a different version. Some of them were the same. I always remember the one where they were in the kitchen
Whoa.
and they used the pots and pans.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I have to do that if I want to.
Make it
make
this
it.
business.
If I want to make it.
I feel like I saw like a Romeo and Juliet, but it was like Stomp. No?
Oh,
Huh.
I'm sure that
exists.
existed.
If-
Probably.
If you went to theater school, you saw Romeo and Juliet Stomp.
Right.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought Stomp was what Rent was. Like the musical Rent.
That's fair.
I thought that was the same
Oh, I'm actually
thing.
writing a
It's
musical
all the same.
called Lease.
Oh. It's about a car.
No, it's about 20-somethings trying to find somewhere to live in this fucking economy.
Damn.
Ain't that the truth?
We need
Trying to
more of that.
bang a pot and pan together. Bang a pot and pan together in this economy.
I think they do bang pots and pans.
Actually,
anyway.
still bang pots and pans at 9 p.m. every night for frontline workers.
There you go.
Nice.
It's just you out there with your neon
Just
heart.
me. Been told off so many times.
Yeah.
Gotten the police call on me. Doesn't matter. I give a fuck.
care.
Why did we stop doing that?
Because no one gave a fuck anymore.
Except you.
Except for me.
You're a hero.
That's what I'm here to say.
And you can make art anywhere, and that's what we're proving here today.
That's what I'm saying.
Sarah, do you have any dating stories for us?
I do, and it's a crazy one. So you have to kind of like bear with me and hold off. Just
Hold
hold
space?
space for this because
Hold the riffs.
Yeah,
Okay.
you really, because it's kind of unfathomable what has happened to me.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, I went on a date from Hinge, and it was fine. We had relations, as you do.
That's what my dad said.
We having relations.
We stomped.
And then the next couple days, I started getting like sick symptoms, and I was like, oh my! And I had strep throat, and so I was like, did this guy give me strep throat? Oh my god! And so I texted him. I said, hey, were you sick at all? Because I fully have strep throat. And he was like, oh my god, no, that sucks. No, I didn't. But I got you a get well gift, and he sent me a link. It was a Google Drive link, and on that Google Drive was, I think, 15 pictures of his dick,
Oh.
5 videos of him jerking off, and it was titled "Some Entertainment." And
That
he-
is so thoughtful.
And then I said, I was like sick, like a dog, and so I just said, "Oh wow, thanks." And then he said, "I just really thought I could trust you." And then I kind of like let it go because I was so sick. And the next day I woke up and I was like, "Oh, that was weird." So I said, "Hey, I don't think we should. I think we should just hold off. We should just. I don't think we should see each other anymore."
That's a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. He said,
This man made you a Google Drive folder.
Shared with 12 other girls.
Yeah. You can just see who. Yeah, if anyone with a link can edit.
yeah. And he was
Fuck.
like,
Edit. Yeah.
Yeah, can edit. Can make changes to this folder.
it was a shareable link.
You're like,
public
why am I
access.
only a viewer? Who the hell's editing this?
And he was like,
files.
when I asked to stop seeing him, he was like, "Oh, this is really out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like, may I ask if this had anything to do with the Google Drive?" And I said, I'd say almost 100%
Almost.
to do with 90%, probably 9%, 10% your weird personality.
Yeah.
Because I remember on the date, he grabbed my hand and he said, "You look just like Kirsten Dunst." And then when we were having relations, mid sex, he was like, "Oh, this is like having sex with Kirsten Dunst."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy?
That's kind of a
Isn't that
compliment.
like
That is kind of a compliment.
crazy mid-sex quote?
At
Usually,
least you didn't make a weird reference like, this is just like, wait, no, give me one. I'm going to cause a virgin suicide.
What's the really sad one?
Virgin suicides is pretty sad.
No, it's not.
Marie Antoinette?
Spider-Man.
The one with Orlando Bloom?
The one where the world ends. Melancholia. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, King.
Wow,
Thank you,
little on the
King.
nose with the name here.
No, it's really good. That's really
I know,
good.
but
Melanie.
Melancholia
Melancholia
your
is
movie
good.
sad, why don't you?
I also remember
Melancholia.
when we were like in bed, he was like, "Can I ask you something?" My friends are pissed at me. He was like 25, and he's like, "Friends are pissed at me because I was sleeping with the 19-year-old in my building, but she wanted to sleep with me."
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know.
I love when like you finish having sex and when he rolls over and goes, "Am I the asshole?"
Yeah, he was like,
Can I ask you something?
yeah, rolling over immediately post cum. Do you think I'm a good guy?
Yeah. Do you think I'm a good person? God.
Do you think I was wrong?
Do you guys experience what is it? Post nut clarity? Like, do you think can anyone experience that?
I honestly do, but it's in the sense that I'm like so miserable after.
Right.
Oh,
But isn't that kind of what men are feeling? Sorry, to be a men's rights activist for a second here.
No, it's really hard for them.
I just
It's
scared
really
Did you
myself.
guys ever put yourself in their heads
Yeah.
for goddamn once?
Can we just empathize with the man in this story for once?
I feel that way with porn.
What, you
watch
feel
weird- I
guilty
watch
after?
weird stuff.
Yeah.
I went to weird shit. I feel guilty.
I felt that way when I woke up this morning from my dream that I squirted everywhere.
Why is that? Don't ever feel guilty.
No, I did.
Oh yeah, on that
Don't
topic.
ever apologize for being the smartest person.
May I
in the room.
broach something?
Please broach it.
Perhaps controversial.
Yes.
You guys. So is squirting coming? I don't think so. Not in my experience.
Oh.
It's usually a byproduct of something good happening, but I don't think it's the main
Yeah,
event.
it's usually more of like an en route to.
It's more of like a
the destination.
check mark, a gold
Mm.
star. It's not like the 10 out of 10.
I have a question. It's so rare that I have two squirters on either side of me.
I never said I was a squirter.
You
I
said you have?
I said I didn't know.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Oh, okay.
If you look
I'll
at
tell
the
you
back, I
that.
did change my answer.
I have a
I'll
squirter.
tell you that for free.
I have a squirter and a half around me at the moment. Because like when you have shower sex, the water ruins the
Ruins
good
lubrication.
squirt, the good kind of lubrication.
Well, it makes it confusing.
Yeah.
What's what?
Make it
'Cause- no,
confusing.
but
Who's
one
peeing? I mean,
is
we can't tell.
one's wet, one's slime.
Yeah.
Right?
I know exactly what you mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it ruin the slime?
No, because
slime.
it contains.
Slime
I would.
challenge.
It
I would
contains
hate
slime.
it if a guy was like, "I love it when you slime."
Yeah, my
Disgusting.
fetish is actually kind of the Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh fuck! You're sliming
Sorry, Katy
everywhere.
Perry.
Yeah, I actually had my sexual awakening watching that.
Really? With Katy Perry specifically?
No, just the slime.
Can I tell
Oh,
you one
okay.
more thing about this guy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, please.
When I told him like, yeah, probably because you sent that Google Drive, that was really bad. I didn't like that. He was like, "Oh fuck, I'm a stupid idiot. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. I've never done that any time before ever. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm such a fucking idiot."
He took a risk.
Yeah,
Like saying I've never done that before ever is so like.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I took a chance on. I tried something. God, everyone's afraid to try.
Yeah.
He just kept saying like, I just really trusted you, and I just felt like I really could trust you, and like I really like
Yeah.
something's different about you.
You know, they
Crazy.
they condition us on making public art, like
Yeah.
Stomp,
Yeah.
like Art Attack, and then they kick a boy down when he
When he
tries
shares
to
his work.
publicly share his work.
I know.
It's true. Every time I meet a person who does music, I'm like, well, show me the pots.
The
Show me the
pots and the
pans.
pans.
Show me the
Goddamn
garbage
pot.
cans, won't you?
Show me
Everyone
where it
started
came
on the
from.
pans, you know.
Yeah, they should.
And then Anna Kendrick stole that
Oh, with the cup.
with the cup song.
Minimize it, why don't you? A little cup. Yeah. Pick up a pan, Anna Kendrick. I beef with it.
Get in the kitchen, Anna Kendrick.
Were you
Yo,
like
be a real woman?
Sorry, going back to the Google Drive. Were you delirious? Were you really sick
I
when you
was
got it?
So sick.
Were you confused in your stupor?
Yes, I was, and I was like, huh? I showed my roommate. I was like, look at this. Because also like his face was in all of them.
Was
Whoa.
Yeah,
Was
they
it?
were like mirror selfies.
Whoa.
Do you think was it one sort of photo shoot, or was this like a collection over time?
100% a collection over
Nice.
time.
Wow.
There was one where he was like at a resort.
So he was sending you in his heart. He's like, I like this girl. I'm gonna give her my best
I
work.
want to show her all of me. Crazy how you can't pick one. Also,
He curated
Yeah.
that.
He was
for
like,
you.
oh, they all. My dick looks so good in all of these.
Yeah.
It was his portfolio. It was
Yeah.
his. What's an art school here?
There was a video
OCAD.
in there
An
where it
OCAD
was
portfolio.
like he was like at a mirror and he was like standing. He was like fully naked. He was like in front of the mirror. It's like broad daylight. Also, broad daylight, sun streaming in. This is how he jerks it. This is what he does. And then he like.
Ew. What's
oh,
crazy
and
is
back
that
up to the face.
what's
So
crazy is
awesome.
that like men when they're doing that are like like maybe they're jerking off to the thought of they're eventually gonna like share it, but basically they're just looking in
Yeah.
the mirror jerking off.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of
It's kind of
gay?
yeah, a little bit. Being like,
Sorry, I'm sorry, I had to go there.
guy loves looking at pictures of his own dick.
Yeah,
So I don't know. One could assume.
he's getting off on it. I can't
he's-
even walk by a mirror after the shower without feeling sick to my stomach.
No,
no.
no.
This man's like,
God.
oh yeah. I'm like,
It's over.
oh God, sorry. That's me.
Well, that's
my
gotta
bad.
change.
And then I make a face and Amelia goes, what do we say? And I go, I'm beautiful and I love my body.
Good. Good.
Every fucking time.
Because that's got to change.
Yeah.
I gotta change
You
that.
live in a house of mirrors.
I'm always
and
trying
that's
to.
got to change.
Yeah, and it's weird because I live in a fun house.
Yeah, you live
so
in a
it's a
fun
nightmare.
And
I'm always trying to catch my boyfriend in something. Like before he came to the show, like I did my makeup and he was like, "You look beautiful." I was like, "Wow,"
because I didn't make
because I'm wearing only makeup.
wow.
Yeah, and I went, "You should just kill me, I guess."
See, this is what I keep trying to explain to
If you
Amelia.
hate
And they're
me so
trying.
much,
And men are trying.
if you hate me so much, why don't you fucking
us.
kill me? Is what I said.
they're trying.
It's so hard
Yeah.
being a lesbian because like so much of the time I want to be unreasonable with Amelia because I think that's like what you want to when you're in a relationship. You want to say things that are crazy and be like,
Yeah.
And men have to take it because that's
Sure.
sort of their role in society. But
Yes.
I'm starting to explain to her that I'm like, she's like, but what you just said contradicts this other thing you said, and I go,
It doesn't
Yes.
matter.
100%. And
If I'm,
do you want to be with me or not?
oh, you don't think that's awesome?
I don't get it.
When I lie
And then I
and
go,
say
I'm a
random
woman, and she goes, I am too. And I'm like, you made your bed. You chose this.
yeah,
You're girl. I'm girl. You are girl. But
yeah.
you have to be a man sometimes.
It's unnatural.
You have
for
to
that
let me be
reason.
manipulative.
It's unnatural.
This is why lesbianism is unnatural.
It's just they clash.
You can't be mean to a girl.
You can't be two girls.
No.
You can't.
Feels weird.
Not
it
even
feels
biblically, you
amazing.
just-
It feels amazing, but you can't.
But you just
You
can't.
shouldn't.
I work-
You shouldn't.
Fine, well, I'll do it.
I work at an after-school program, and yesterday there was like these two girls who were like playing soccer, and the one girl came up to me and she was like, hey, she won't let me play soccer. And I said, okay, I'll go talk to her. And I talked to her and I said, why won't you let her play soccer? And she said, because she doesn't deserve it. Fucking
Future lesbian.
I was like, all right, that's cunt as fuck. That's cunty as hell.
Can't deserve
You're
it.
allowed.
Work
You're
up
allowed
to
to
it.
do that.
Kiss the boot.
I said, get to the bench to the other
Yeah.
one.
there you go.
She won. She won the war. Okay, should I go?
Yeah.
We might have
Time
to
for
kick
me
you
to
off
go?
because
Time.
we have to get to our next guest.
That's so awesome. Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. Give it up for
Woo!
Sarah Bennett, everybody. Incredible.
God, 2 squirters. And this was Callum's all along. But everyone can have a sip of water. Everyone who comes on stage can have that water. All right.
All right, should we keep it going with
Yeah,
your next
absolutely.
and final Gerst?
Big round of applause for Freddy Jan, everyone.
Hello, hello. Oh, this is my mic. Hello, hello.
You
How's
can
it
have
going, guys?
You can have any of these waters.
You can
if
have
want.
Callum's water.
Okay, sweet. I'll pour it in here.
So you did a little gesture. When
He did it for real.
It's like we're making out.
And I was joking.
It's
you
a
guys.
sexy podcast.
It is, yeah. I'm excited.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm doing
good,
well.
Good.
Yeah.
This is the show to be on.
This is the show to be on.
We're all
You're-
tired
We're
here?
all a little tired.
No.
No? Okay.
We'll give.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll siphon your energy.
We will fill with your cup. You guys
yes,
do whatever.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh
Some more. Some more.
You
There
are
we
And
go.
this is
crazy.
There we go.
I just can't with Freddy Jan. He comes
chaotic.
on the show.
What's
he comes on the show and he causes surface tension.
That- Ooh.
Is what he does.
You are ENFJ, aren't you?
I'm INTP, actually.
ENFJAN.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Jan.
Oh.
ENFJ.
Yeah, I'm INTP Audrey Jan. That's what it told me.
What is that
the
type?
person?
Yeah.
INTP is the logician. I'm like hyper rational.
Oh God.
And the person like is supposed to be bad in conversation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this will be good.
Yeah.
Great. Here we are.
It's actually this will go well if you're gonna. No, I'm joking.
And he
That was
got your
supposed to
ass.
be
And he got your
hyper-rational.
ass.
Excuse.
That's
This
it.
is nonstop. This
wasn't
guy.
even grammatically incorrect. I just wanted the joke. But,
No, I love the joke.
yeah.
You can't turn your back for a second on this guy.
No.
No, not
So
on
how does that?
INTP.
How does being the logician work in a romantic setting? Are you hard to communicate with?
No, I feel like I'm a really good communicator.
Because you can explain her feelings back to her and go, "Oh, you're insane."
No,
because
100%. I'm just like, well, technically, actually, that's wrong. That's wrong.
It's crazy that you feel that way because
yeah. Have you tried not feeling that? Have you tried? I want you to try that first.
Your attachment style is
wrong.
girls
Yeah.
like that when you tell them what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly. Yeah, I
You're
do
being
that.
an anxious attachment. It's fine. Go.
Yeah. No, I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of like my worst traits kind of got mitigated by the fact that I grew up with a lot of women, so I got like forced to be good with communication. So I feel like there's like 2 things I'm saying: one that I think, and then one that I say.
That's good. You should
Filter.
Filter.
I've
filter.
never-
Yeah, filter all the time.
I've
yeah.
never tried
See, this
that.
is what I was just trying to explain. Even if you know someone's being crazy,
Yeah,
you go, I completely agree with you.
100%.
Even though that thing you said is different than what you said a second ago, it is now the truth.
Exactly. I win no arguments, and I'm so happy. It's the best way to go.
I like to
Take
gentle
notes.
parent
Take notes.
passive
queen.
aggressively. So when they've contradicted themselves, I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I was just going off what you said before. I'll try to adjust. And now, and they say, well, no, but I do mean the thing before. He's like, oh, that's great. Sorry.
Gentle parenting and condescending
I
were the
love
same
that.
thing.
Can I ask you guys a question? Actually,
Yeah.
do you guys have good memories? You think?
Yeah.
Good memory as well?
Oh, I keep receipts.
Okay, because
I have files.
I have a theory that every relationship needs one person with a really good memory and one person with a really bad memory.
Whoa.
When you have two people with really good memories, it fucks shit up.
Yeah, that is too much.
Two people with really bad memories, then shit goes a little bit too delusional.
Right.
And I think that the person with the good memory is actually usually the one secretly in control of the relationship because people be lying.
Yeah.
Because you have the better
but
memory.
I feel bad because as you're saying this, I'm like, how many times has my partner said to me, I just feel like I don't know anymore. And I'm like, yeah, well, she's like, I just don't know what's true anymore.
And you're like, I know. Yeah.
And I'm like, I know. It's what and she's like, did you maybe change what you're saying? And I'm like, only I will know. Only I
Yeah.
can know.
I've had
100%.
the same thing where I am scared that I'm gaslighting, but I'm not. I think I just am right every time, and then he comes to that conclusion that
He figures it out.
He's like, well, I don't see how I can be like the bad, stupid one every time. I'm like, yeah, I guess I don't know how
baby.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how that works out like that every time.
but I'm here to
like-
support you in that.
And then if I don't remember something, I'm like, okay, well, sorry, I'm not perfect.
100%. And on top of that, with all the wins, you actually develop a memory currency. So you can, if you don't remember, you can.
Yeah.
If the devil
Yeah.
tempts you, you can be
Yeah.
like, well, actually, it went this way.
But you know what? We've implemented we're trying to implement a no comparison rule.
Oh, that's
So
good.
for example, she's not allowed to
past
go,
arguments.
and this actually works in my favor. She's not allowed to say, how come when you did that thing, it's allowed, but when I do it, it's wrong. And that's when I go, baby, stop. Please, you're freaking me out. Like,
Yeah.
let me be a woman. Like,
Yeah. I use that line too, actually, all the time. That's
But here's the
let
thing-
me be a woman, please.
she looks at you like, But see, I will ask you then, does it matter? Like, if you're, do you get more upset about the fact that the truth changed, or do you actually like I don't like when she goes, how come you're allowed to do that? Like, or how come you get mad at me when I do this, but when you do it 2 seconds later, it's fine. And go, because it actually bothered me when you did it. You're just bothered by the fact that I'm a hypocrite. Don't be bothered that I'm a hypocrite if you're not actually bothered by what I'm doing.
Damn.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
You're
do.
like, damn, somebody help her.
Yeah. No, that was like Inception levels of things. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what actually bothers me. I think for me, it's the thing, because I have a lot of pride as well. So it's like, whatever the actual transgression was,
Right.
that's the thing that probably bothers me the most.
Like, you don't mind a little hypocrisy if it doesn't really affect you.
No, I don't think so. No.
that's good.
Yeah.
See, she tries to catch me just on the fact that I'll be like, don't do that. And then I do it 2 seconds later and she's like, but you just did it. And I'm like, so?
Yeah.
Oh.
But see, that's no, that's the power of memory, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Interesting. So you're the one with the good memory.
I have been, but my girlfriend now, Thea
Yeah.
Rainford, comedian, she also has a
Excellent
good memory.
comedian.
Shout out. Very
Yeah.
funny community.
So you have 2 memories.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's memory warfare.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
no.
it's insane.
Big
Yeah.
receipts.
I'm like, my eyes roll back in my head like a mentat. And I'm just like, well, actually, August 14th, 2017, you said this. And then she does the same thing back
Yeah.
and forth. But
And plus, you're both like communicators, like professional communicators.
that's true, yeah.
That's tough.
But
yeah,
not all
100%.
comics are communicators. Like,
That's fair.
I feel like
I've
both-
dated enough comics that are.
Some
It's
of
fucking
yeah.
idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are just addicts, I guess.
Yeah, there's the communicators and then there's the cokeheads.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
falls
Yeah.
into 2 camps.
100%. But the cokeheads communicate. They just
They just
communicate fast.
Fast
Yeah.
and without
Furious.
clarity.
Yeah.
But I feel like both of you, like, I'm specifically about both of you are like pretty like high level thinker communicator types. No?
I would think so. Yeah, it definitely helps. 99% of the time, I think it is good to have people with good memories. It's just like, this was the first time I encountered someone with a good memory as well. And
And
I was
you're
like,
shit.
yeah, I was just like, oh, damn, okay. This is, I got to play by the rules now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
It's like someone else is also keeping receipts.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
100%. So, but anyways, where's my camera? Got a good memory, baby. Hey, all right.
Tell her you love her.
Yeah, exactly. We have to. It's on the record now.
Yeah,
It's on the
yeah.
freaking record. What's your love language? Do you think?
Mine is words of affirmation.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
big.
are you good at asking for that? Like, do you know to say like I need?
Oh no,
This?
I am horrible at asking for things.
Okay.
I cannot ask for a single thing. I fun fact, I got hit by a car one time. Got
And
hit
he
by a car.
didn't ask for it. You
Didn't
guys.
ask for it. Didn't ask for it. Which is you get what you want. But got hit by a car. I didn't know this was bad. I got hit by a car, caved in the windshield, rolled off, and had like a major concussion.
Oh my God.
Went to the hospital. They took me out of the hospital or whatever, and I went home. And I just like never thought to tell
Anyone.
my family. So I just went to bed post-car crash.
Oh my god.
And then just told them when I went home for Christmas,
my
and they
God.
were not happy about it.
So no one was watching you overnight?
No, because I live alone and I was early in my relationship at that point, so I just went home.
That's
Fucking
crazy.
Men are
Yeah.
crazy.
No, actually, it's psychotic.
Men are
Yeah, I had trouble asking for this water. I didn't have to because they had the little water thing.
Thank God they have
Well, you
self-
didn't.
Yeah.
You took all. You didn't
You
really
took all
ask
of
for
our
all
That's true.
ours,
I can take. I just can't ask. That's
Right.
the difference. Yeah.
Wow.
What do you? Because I feel like it's easy to ask what someone's love language is, but you have to clarify. Like that's the one you like
To receive.
to receive. What do you get? What do you think you give?
I also give words
Give
of
wor-
affirmation.
nice.
So I like
That's
to
a good
receive
one.
words of affirmation and I also give words
But
of
the thing with
affirmation.
words of affirmation and also touch, I feel, and maybe all of them, it's like those are so easy to fulfill if you can just say to someone like, "Hey, P.S. like I kind of like compliments." So easy. It makes it
yeah.
so. But if someone's like it's hard with mine because I really like acts of service and like which means I need full-time help. Like I need
True,
I want
yeah,
staff.
yeah.
I want like a staff.
Yeah, you need someone on payroll.
I want
basically.
like
yeah.
I want employees, unfortunately. Like
Yeah.
it's like the like in my body, like the amount of like if you it's my partner like loves touch. Like I can get away with a lot from like
Yeah.
a big hug and like a cuddle.
Mhm.
Whereas I'm sitting there being like, it's just crazy. The house has not been renovated.
Yeah. No, it is.
Thought we were gonna do. I just
Yeah.
wish someone would do the floors. Just-
But sometimes it's the personality type. Where
Right.
I've dated a lot of people where that's just naturally how they were, and I didn't even necessarily want it or ask for it, but it's just how they were. So
Right.
it's like it's tough to make someone
yeah.
give you your.
But if you, I think if
thing.
that's if you like want to make a relationship work, that's a really easy like.
guess if you want
I
to.
need if you want your partner to love you and
whatever.
be happy or
I'm
not
I'm
fight
not
as much.
changing anything about myself.
If you guys want to not fight as much, yeah. But it's one of those easy things. You can be like, hey, if you literally do this more, it's like a dog. It's like I will be happier.
Yeah, that's true. Communication. The communication is
You're
the
like,
key.
but I'm not gonna do that.
I'm bad at chores though. Like if somebody asked that of me, I don't know how.
Yeah,
I
that would be tough. Chores
don't
might
know
be
how
tough
I
for
would
me.
do it.
I don't know. I do think there can be like incompatibilities. Like I
Yeah.
dated one girl where her love language was gift giving,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate receiving gifts. Hate receiving gifts.
Oh, true.
Yeah, because I'm very particular. So it's like usually when to me gifts are defined by me having to fake it because they've like
Right.
missed the mark, even though I know that's not what matters.
But you're hard to like pin down exactly what
Yeah.
you would want.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say it. You know, it's just all floating in my head. So I had someone I was dating. She was a gift giver, and she would give me all these gifts, and I wasn't even like cluing that this was her way of saying she likes me. And so I remember
You're like, she has a shopping addiction.
yeah. I was actually yeah. So she's like, she's bored. And then I broke up with her because I thought she was being cold. And while I was breaking up with her, like a bag of things that she bought me was rattling against my leg, back and forth. And it wasn't until like years later that I realized I'm like, oh, she liked me the whole time. She was very cold as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, okay. Well,
But then she was showing it only
But
through
she
that.
would get me gifts all
And
the
you
time.
were sitting on a
Right.
rocking chair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
was
broke up with her
crazy.
on a rocking chair with the gifts in
on
my
a swing
hand.
set.
on a porch with a shotgun.
Yeah, in the deep south.
He
Get
said,
off my
"Get
property style.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. That's how my ex was, where he would I was like, you don't spend enough time with me. He's like, okay, well, I just fixed your car. Like, but
Yeah.
I didn't ask for that. Like,
Yeah.
it's nice. But
No, that's hard though.
I'd rather someone
'Cause
sat
it-
and watched a movie with me.
Exactly. It's just like as much as the thing they're doing is nice, if it's not the way that you receive love, it's just not, which is like so tied to your childhood. Like
Yeah.
we went, I was getting so much attention from Amelia all weekend. Like every 5 seconds she would turn to me and go, "It's your birthday, princess." Like every 5 minutes. Then we went out for dinner with my mom, and my mom was like on her phone the entire dinner, and I went, well, that makes sense. Literally, it went from like I was getting so much attention to like no one was even looking at me, or like she was looking at my sister's engagement ring the entire, like no one asked me a single question. I just kept looking at her.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is why I am this way.
That's
Like,
so
Yeah.
sad.
oh, it's fine.
They
Whatever.
say your love language is the opposite of whatever you were.
Do you think
missing
you're
as a
dating your
child.
mom or your dad?
Oh, I always date the opposite of my mom. So I
so
think I'm dating the opposite of my mom. Yeah, Freud would have a lot to say about
I date
me,
my
too,
mom.
yeah.
I date my mom for sure.
Dave's your mom?
Yeah.
Love that.
Dave is your
Yeah.
Love that. Dave
I
is
love that.
mommy.
Dave is mommy coded.
Buys me anything I
Yeah.
want. Does anything I want.
I definitely am dating
Lets me
a
suck on his
woman.
teeth.
Love that.
I'm,
Love
da-
that.
A what?
I'm dating a woman
Oh.
who is
Yeah, but it doesn't have a personality.
No, I know.
you know.
I don't think she's similar to my parents. She's probably the opposite of my mom and has the good qualities of my dad.
Nice.
But I
Daddy's
I do
girl.
call her daddy in bed. So whatever that is.
Okay, yeah. Same here. So,
Whatever.
Yeah. Don't we
Perfect.
all?
The opposite of your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Daddy.
Yeah,
It's your
exactly.
dad.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
My daddy.
Well, this has been literally fucking informative and fantastic.
Oh, sweet.
amazing.
We made it.
We
did
made it. I think we have to
Wrap it up.
wrap things
This
up.
was
Wrap it
amazing,
up.
Freddie.
All right.
Thank
That's
you for
all,
being
folks.
here.
See
Give it
ya.
up, give it up,
Thanks.
Freddie Jan. And while you're at it, give it up for fucking Amateurs Live.
I'm just live.
We're
Give it
gonna
up for
we'll put that up in post as well.
y'all's self.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
All
We do this every once a month.
Mm-hmm.
We put out episodes
We
online.
might tour to Nova Scotia.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to this guy afterwards, Mayor of Nove.
Yeah. Mayor of Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. And I'll just have you know that I'm I'm Spencer on everything.
I'm Lily Langen on everything. And we love you all romantically. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.